Okay, everyone, I'm going to talk to you about how we're going to run the obstacle course this year. Of course, you got to have a minimum of 2 females participating, total of 10 cadets. This is a point-based system, not a time necessarily. We'll use time only for a tiebreaker. So what you're trying to do is get a completion on each event. Now, you cannot complete an event for someone else. So if you have somebody that can get over a wall or can't climb the rope, whatever it is, then you'll just lose that point, okay? You can retry as many times as you like. It's your team discretion, or you can move on and then just take that loss of a point or whatever the situation is. But just understand, you are only gonna have a total of 25 minutes. So wherever you're at in this course in 25 minutes, your time will stop, and that's when your scoring will occur, okay? All right, so you're gonna begin behind a white painted line. We just haven't painted it yet. You're gonna engage this 10-foot wall. If you got somebody to solo it, so be it. You can use people on top. You can obviously use ground support, but you gotta get 10 people over that wall. You can go up 2 at a time, 1 on each side of the wall, whatever. You can use the left side and the right side of the wall. You just gotta get all the people over that wall. Now, each team will have 2 graders, so they're gonna be floating with you. So when you get over this wall, you'll just drop down to this platform, and this is new this year. So we actually have never tried it in a competition. We just built it this week. So this is a 24-foot grip wall. So you're gonna use your hand and your feet and use those 2x4s that you see that are attached to the wall. So to get a point for the grip wall, you're gonna have to make it all the way down, and then you're gonna have to step off this last board, and then you'll drop off. If you fall off the grip wall and cannot successfully complete it, if you want to retry, all you have to do is just climb back on the platform. You do not have to go back over the 10-foot wall again, okay? All right, so the 10-foot wall, the grip wall, and the rope climb, these 3 items can be completed without any delay of the team. So you do not have to wait on everybody. Now, we will catch you right here in front of this hurdle. There'll be a cone. Now, when you see this cone, that means your team has to stop at the cone. The last person comes off that 13-foot rope climb, then your team can move on and engage those hurdles. 2 things I want to talk about real quick. That rope, it's a 13-foot rope. I need you to climb up, climb down. Do not slide off or jump off that rope. That probably will end up being a penalty, and you have to retry. That red tape you see in that the 4th hurdle, when the person in front of you, their hands touch that hurdle, then the next person can start. When the person gets over this hurdle right here, you can go ahead and engage this parallel bar, the grip boards, and the monkey bars. So these 4 items, you do not have to wait on your team. I'll have 2 graders catching the points on this. All right, so for the parallel bars, I just need your hands behind that red tape. When you get to the center, if you want to take your legs over those 2 beams and reposition your hands, you may do so. I just don't want your feet cannot touch the ground. Then you're gonna have to get all the way to this end until your hands go past that red tape, and then you drop out. All right, so the next thing you're gonna see is this grip board. There's 5 grip boards. So there's a platform for you to step up. You're gonna go from grip board to grip board. That last board, to get credit, you're gonna have to hang and release on it. You'll drop, you'll come over and hit these monkey bars. You'll go all the way down to the end. You see that one right there that's got the red tape? Person in front of you hits that red tape, this person can start. All right, so the hurdles, parallel bars, grip boards, monkey bars, you do not have to wait on your team. It can be an individual. Now, when you come off this monkey bar, there's going to be a cone at this inverted wall right here. And this is where we're going to catch your team again. So your team will gather at this first inverted wall. And when your last person gets over that monkey bar, then you can, as a team, start getting over this wall. Obviously, walls are all assisted if you need it. And you can go 2 at a time. Just use the left side, right side. You just cannot use the bracing that's on the wall on this side. Okay, you'll get over this wall. You're gonna knock out this little balance beam quickly. When you get over this balance beam, now you got a chain walk, and you can just see where we had to reinforce the center. So I'm hoping that sets up by Saturday. So you're gonna have one person on this section. When this person reaches the second section of the chain walk, the person over there can begin. So it can just be one person at a time in each section. All right, so then when you get here, you're gonna find the last cone. You're gonna have to stop at the base of the weaver. So just to refresh that, you're gonna be able to do both walls, the balance beam, the chain walk, without waiting on your teammates, okay? Now, if you leave a teammate behind and they can't get over that wall, nobody's there to help them, that's on you guys, okay? All right, so this will be your third cone right here at the weaver. And actually, we're gonna use it as a monkey crawl. I don't need to be calling it a weaver, but so you're just gonna monkey crawl up, and then you're gonna monkey crawl back down. You're gonna dismount right here. You're gonna come around to this side of the high ladder. You're gonna climb up the 5 rungs, climb down the other side. That tape on the second rung, when the person in front of you, their feet hits that tape, then you can start ascending, you can start climbing. All of this remaining is a free release. So when your last person gets off that chain, your group's gonna be right there at the weaver, a monkey crawl. When the last person gets off the chain, start the monkey crawl, and the high ladder, the 3 walls, the seesaw, and the tunnel. That's all free release. So you do not have to wait on the people behind you. It's your team discretion if you need to leave people back to get over these last 3 walls. There's going to be a marked off box on the end of that tunnel. When your last person, your 10th person, reaches that box, then time will stop. Now again, you only got 25 minutes. So if you don't do all that in 25 minutes, your time's gonna stop somewhere out here on this obstacle course. The only thing we haven't taped off yet is this monkey crawl, because we just finished building it today. So at that top rung, there's gonna be some tape. So when that person climbing, their hands hit that top rung, the person at the base can begin. We only want 2 people on the monkey crawl at a time though, okay? So if you get to the top and somebody's still in this area, the person on the top's got to hold fast until this second half of it's cleared. And my graders will help you out. Let me just make sure my notes here, I think I'm good. So again, scoring's based on total points. And if there's a tiebreaker, we're going to use your team's time. So you're trying to knock it out under 22 or 25 minutes and try to get as many points as you can get. All right, so for this weekend, guys, we got 24 teams coming through this thing. So you're not going to get a big lengthy brief when you get here about this obstacle course. I'm hoping this video clears a lot of that up. Ask any questions you got. But we got to try to get as many teams through this as quickly as possible and safely as possible. So what's probably going to happen when we start a team at the 10-foot wall, when that team reaches, I'm guessing either the Weaver or when they get to the Weaver, we're going to start the team behind them. Okay, I don't believe we'll catch them, but it could be possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right, if you got any questions, send me an email, but that's our obstacle course. See you Saturday.